welcome to this edition of Dufferin Life. I'm your host, Teena Avery, and thank you so much for joining us. So it's one of my favorite times of the year. I am a Halloween freak. I love everything Halloween. I love it. There's something coming up this weekend. There's a lady here on the couch, and she's going to tell us all about it, but she's a familiar face. She's been here before, Alison Shield from the Orangeville BIA. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Teena.
It's been a little while.
It has been a little while.
So I thought maybe we should...
I thought you'd forgotten about me.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But no, I'm glad you're here because we've got something exciting happening this weekend coming up on the 18th. And I'm going to let you tell me all about it.
Oh, well, thank you. So it's our annual Boo on Broadway and Beyond event happening this Saturday. And this year, for the first time ever, we're actually going to be closing Broadway.
Wow.
Yeah, between
Nice.
Wellington and First Street because the event was getting so busy that we felt that it was time to kind of do something a little different. And, and we've been doing the same thing for a while, and it's time to kind of zhuzh it up a bit. So, yeah.
Everybody loves some zhuzh. Absolutely.
Yeah, so there's going to be some extra zhuzh.
All right.
Yeah, so we've got some, our kind of standard basics that we've always had that the kids love. Petting zoo, pony rides, face painting, that stuff. But we're also having a DJ dance party.
Nice.
Yes, and the Orangeville Fire Department is going to be there with their big ladder truck and Sparky the fire dog.
Nice.
And what else are we having? Oh yeah, so we have some members, some businesses that are doing some special things, like Liberty Tax is going to have some princesses, and we're going to have some dance performances by Academy of Performing Arts.
Nice.
And some karate demos by Johannes Karate, and the Orangeville Dojo is going to be doing their haunted dojo again this year, which is always a massive hit. Yeah, and so we've got some businesses doing some other stuff, some kids crafts, and it's going to be really
lots
great.
of fun for all ages.
Yeah, and so really new this year, we're going to be closing Mill Street for the day, for the entire day, and we're going to be having our very first Oktoberfest event.
Oh!
Yeah, it's happening from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m., and that's going to be hosted by the Tap House.
And that's on the same day?
Kitchen. That is on the same day.
Fun for everyone.
Yes,
Absolutely.
adults and kids.
I love it all. Like I am a Halloween freak. I love to see the little ones. Oh, the wee ones walking around in their costumes.
I know, they're so cute.
I just can't. And I was going to say, when you were talking about closing the road, that's probably a good thing too, because you have a lot of little ones that are out and about and running around and that sort of thing. I'm like, my grandson won't be walking in a week, but he's going to be super cute. I'm hoping that he'll be out there as well. So.
Yeah, well, we would definitely love to see him because he is very cute, for sure.
He certainly is, and his costume is phenomenal. So,
of course it is.
He'll be almost 9 months. Well, almost. He'll be 8 months, 8.5 months. So he's not walking yet, but man, he's going to be carted around looking cute as ever.
I bet.
So
I bet.
I'm super excited about that. I mean, I'm everything Halloween. I actually have pictures. I was actually going to put them on the segment just because I posed last year. I'm such a poser. I went because all of the displays that are around, like the big tall skeleton that was there and everything. I've got all these shots, and my girlfriend and I were like, we're going to pose with everything. So I was literally like laying down on the ground with stuff, and I thought I should show those, and then I went, no, probably not.
Well, we have some new pieces for you to pose this year. Yeah,
I haven't been out yet, but I will be out soon.
You got to go downtown and check out some of our new stuff.
I will.
Yeah, they're big and they're impressive.
My gosh. I actually sent somebody the photo of me with the skeleton, the big tall skeleton guy, and I've kind of got this pose, and I'm peeking around in between his legs, and they're like, what do they say? That's a really tall skeleton. I'm like, he's like, you look really good, and I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. Go out and do that. Like, enjoy the community.
Yeah, we want you to post your pictures and tag Downtown Orangeville and, promote our community to, everybody who lives here and to people who have never been to visit us before.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, we all know, and you and I have had this conversation multiple times over the years, how important it is to shop local and support the local businesses and the restaurants and all of the different things that are here. So please go out and do that on Saturday. What time is it on on Saturday?
It's 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the
Okay.
whole event. The trick-or-treating is between 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and until the candy runs out.
Right.
And you can imagine that there are thousands of children and candy is going to run out.
Yes.
Because it is, it's a lot. On the
it
small
is.
businesses.
I was gonna say,
they love to see you, but there will be some candy
Yeah,
running out. Yeah.
absolutely.
So just be prepared for that.
I mean, it's been a long time, and it's just progressed over the years of how much more you keep adding, which is phenomenal. But I just remember walking down the street with Ryan, just getting candy, and then we went home. It was just like, and I think he was a lion because it was cooler out, and then and earlier in the day he was Woody from Toy Story. Right. Yeah, I can remember these certain things, but yeah. And then
it's amazing how our
Josh.
memories can remember things like that, but can't remember what we were going into the fridge for. Yeah.
Well, and I think Joshua was a purple dinosaur, I think, when I brought him down. But anyway, anything that was warm, because you just never know. Yeah. So is there a pumpkin carve-off as well?
Yes, there is. So, and members of the public are welcome to bring their pumpkins down.
Okay.
We'd like to have them ideally on site before 9 a.m. So you can get all your votes in. And there's some prizing that goes along with that. And please don't ask to remember what the prizing is. No. But it's all going to be on our website. So go to downtownorangeville.ca and you'll find all of the details on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hear rumor of a witch's scavenger hunt.
No.
Oh, no.
We've got something new. We're going to be doing a different scavenger hunt this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've done the witches walk for a number of years now.
Okay.
And so it's time we did ghosts and then we did witches, but this one's going to be a little bit different. And so, I'm not going to give away any secrets on that.
No, you're going to have to go out on Saturday.
Yeah.
Mark your calendars, put it in your phones, tell your family, tell your friends, everybody go, and then bring the kids home. And then come back for the Oktoberfest on Mill Street. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it should be lots of fun.
That's a lot happening this Saturday and all day too.
Oh, yes, it's going to be a busy day. Would you like to come and help?
I believe I helped in the past at a few BIA events.
Have, very much so. Yeah.
I know, I kind of miss it actually.
Yeah. Well, you can help by sitting down on the tap house and drinking some Oktoberfest beer.
Well, okay.
And eating a pretzel or a sausage.
I love pretzels and I love sausages. So there you go. So maybe that's my role this year for sure. So I mean, we're in the fall. We're here, and there's Halloween, which I love, and then but there's also other things happening coming up soon. But we want to talk about the farmers market.
Right.
When does that?
Yeah. So the last day of the farmers market is this Saturday, October 18th, for the outdoor season.
Okay.
And then we move inside Town Hall on Saturday, November 8th. We're going to take a 2-week break.
Okay.
Because we're going to be very tired after the weekend.
No doubt.
And we have some things to do. So we're going to be back inside Town Hall on Saturday, November 8th. And the winter market runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it starts an hour later than the outdoor season. But, and that will run through until Christmas. And then we take a little break at Christmas, and then we're back again in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, she brought up my other favorite season of the year. We're going to talk about Christmas because we're in October. We're passing the middle of October this week, so it's only fair to talk about what's coming up on Broadway for the Christmas season.
Yeah. So we're excited this year. Our Joy and Lights Festival is actually being expanded to 2 weekends.
Okay.
Yep. So we're still finalizing the details. So I don't want to say, I don't want to give it away too much in case we don't get all of those pieces put together.
Right.
But we're going to start with the tree lighting on Friday, November 21st.
21st, yeah.
Thank you. And so that's our traditional tree lighting. We're going to have, our local dignitaries and Santa Claus lighting up our Christmas tree. So we're excited about that. We're also going to be having some performances and some entertainment around the tree, but also on Mill Street as well. So we're gonna have some stuff on Mill Street as well.
Oh,
just
nice.
kind of at the end of Mill Street, closer to Broadway. But I think that'll be a kind of a fun little place to spend some time that night. And of course, it's Starlight Shopping that night, so the businesses will be open late, and you can double your Joybook stamps and all that great stuff. And we're also going to be having our holiday market is going to be returning.
Okay.
On 2nd Street. So it's,
There's
like
a lot.
So it's like a European style market, gift market on 2nd Street. And so that's going to be happening on the Friday. It's going to run to Sunday. And then the following week, the holiday market is going to return. And it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're really excited about that. And on that second weekend, we're going to have lots of other fun stuff happening as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and we can't forget the Santa Claus Parade.
No, I never forget the Santa Claus Parade. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Santa Claus Parade is on Saturday, November 22nd. I believe the start time is 5 p.m. this year, but
Around there.
Yeah, around that, yes.
Dusky time,
Yeah, so come downtown. Broadway is the best place to watch the parade because we have pre-parade entertainment. The holiday market will be there. We're going to have some other fun stuff happening, so it's definitely the place to be.
Absolutely.
For the parade.
So you said something that some people might not know about, so I want to make sure we talk about it. The Joy Books. Let's talk about what they are, because some people that watching may have never heard of it, and we want to make sure you get ahead of the game and get your Joy Book.
Yeah, so the Joy Book is, if you shop in any downtown store, I shouldn't say any. Most of them participate, but there is a list on our website of the businesses that are participating, and for every $10 you spend, you get a stamp.
Okay.
And you fill up your Joy Book, and then you get you enter it to win some
prizes.
Some prizes.
Yeah.
Some downtown dollars, some big downtown dollars.
Okay.
And so during the Joy and Lights Festival on the 2 weekends, you double your Joy Book stamps on all 3 days.
Okay.
And then we're going to have some special draws just for the shoppers that have shopped on those 3 days.
Oh, that's
those
cool.
6 days, the first 3 and then the second 3. And then we're going to have some other big prizes going on too. So so shop downtown, spend your money in local businesses and win.
And win.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. You win.
You don't all get to win.
Yeah, no,
Let's
I
clarify.
wish everybody. Well, you're winning by supporting your local
Yes.
economy and doing all that stuff. But
Yeah.
to win the downtown dollars, yes, our fingers are crossed for
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. I'm going to cross all my parts and hope that you win.
Yeah.
A few of you. Anyways, where do they get Joy Books?
They can pick them up at any participating business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good to know. So so you've got, oh my goodness, so many things happening. I'm like, my favorite time of the year is the fall. Not only is the weather not humid, which we all know I don't like, but the leaves change, Halloween comes, and then I get to, I don't know, I think I might even just dress up and walk around. Who knows? I've got a costume in my mind that I'm thinking maybe I can whip together and see if you guys recognize me. I mean, the hair is a giveaway, though.
It is. I'm sorry. But we always know you're coming.
I know. It's not the laugh. It's not whatever. It's just, look, I can spot the hair from a mile away.
Yes, and that's why you don't like it when it's humid, because the hair just gets bigger, and then you become more noticeable, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. It's a little out of control to do that.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah. Anyways, enough about me, because that's not what we're here to talk about.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean,
we've known each other for a really long time, so I hope you know that I'm teasing you.
Of course. We've got probably less than a minute, so let's just give the dates and times for what's happening this weekend, and then we'll have everybody go to the website to find out the rest of the information.
Perfect. So Boo on Broadway, Saturday, October 18th, which is this Saturday. The event starts at 9, runs to 1. Trick-or-treating is, beg your pardon, between 10 and 2. 10 and 12. Or until the candy runs out. And Oktoberfest on Mill Street is going to be between 12 and 11 p.m.
So if you're watching this mid-afternoon on Saturday, guess what? You need to go out now. Way to go, this way and then that way. Allison, thank you so much for joining us and coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. As always, it's a pleasure.
Absolutely. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're going to go, oh my God.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I think there might be a ghost in this house. Welcome to Halloween Baking Championship.
Baking in a competition like this is scary.
The ghosts are trying to sabotage me. Burns. Gold.
You're a ghost. Halloween Baking Championship on Food Network. Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
Welcome back to Dufferin Life. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit longer. And if you're just tuning in, well, you're tuning in at a great time. So I've got 3 guests here, one very cute and one very special guest. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, she's doing another episode with the SPCA and she's got a puppy. That's not true. Cuter than a puppy. Anyways, I have Carson and Heather, and I'm going to let you introduce your son, but thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Yeah, thank you, Tina. Thank you for having us.
And who's our special guest?
This is Cooper.
This is Cooper. I thought I was right, but I thought I'm not going to say it just in case. But hi, Cooper. Hi. Are you going to sit here and take over my job, Smiley? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so Carson, I want you to tell me why you're here, and I'm going to let you kind of tell the story about what we're talking about tonight and get us started.
Yeah, for sure. So we've been working on a platform called Donacelet, and we've been working on it for a very long time, for over 6 years now.
Okay.
And the idea kind of came out of one night in our basement apartment a few years ago.
In the middle of COVID.
Yeah, in the middle of right at the start of COVID. Yeah. When it was kind of going hard. And then then we kind of really wanted to come up with an idea that would be positive for the world, help charities, and I really love the idea always of the silicone wristbands that support different causes. But we kind of wanted to give that a little bit more functionality and just kind of give charities a way to help with their fundraising.
Okay, so let's go into more detail. Tell me a little bit about how it works, and how people can find out a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so Donacelet is a progressive web app. So it's a website that operates like an app.
Okay.
So people can find that at pwa.donacelet.app. And how the platform works is when you create an account, the account's completely free to create. You create your account, and then you can get access to around 86,000 registered charities in Canada.
Okay.
So we're partnered with Canada Helps. They process all the donations on our platform. And what the user would do, what the potential users would do, is they would pick a charity, any charity they want to donate to personally.
Right.
We have most charities on there. I think there's around 80 in Orangeville. So lots of need for sure. And then they donate a minimum of $10 a month, but they can obviously choose to donate more. And then when they have an active donation on their account, so if they have an active monthly donation, they get access to all the deals on the platform.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Explain what the deals are so that that people would understand how that works.
Yeah, so we have over 80 online brands right now, and the deals kind of range from like tickets, like sports tickets or hotels or flights, a lot of different companies. You kind of have to go on the app or the platform to see. But yeah, really what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it almost free for people to donate like $200 to $500 a year.
Okay.
So just by getting the savings when you're donating on Donacelet, we view that as just a way to make it easy for you to donate.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm just going to explain this the way I'm pulling it in my brain, which could be scary sometimes. So basically, I want to make a donation. So I'm going to go on to the web. Right?
To the platform, to the website,
yeah. And then I'm going to decide who I want to donate to. And then I make that donation. So, and then from there, when I'm making like regular donations, I'm going to be given access to savings in other places. Yes. So be it tickets or a hotel or travel, anything like that.
Yeah. Different gift baskets, things like that.
Okay. Yeah. So I think it's a very unique way to do it, I think, in my personal opinion. So what we're looking at is, I mean, if you're going to make the donations and you already plan it, because some people do have kind of planned donations, whatever they want to do. This way you can do it as $10 a month or whatever amount a month. And then you're looking at savings, which I mean is kind of an added bonus to doing the donations, because donations are always about giving back to the community and giving back to organizations that really need those funds.
Yep.
Right? And then as a person that's donating, then you're going to have a way to almost not necessarily make all of your money back, but make some money back as an added bonus for when you're traveling. You're going to save money, whatever it happens to be, tickets, a show, whatever it happens to be.
One of my favorite deals right now is car tires, actually. You
really?
can save on car tires. So
okay.
you could save like $100 on your car tires just by placing a $10 or $20 donation. So it kind of makes perfect sense it's kind of weird. Like, it just makes perfect sense for anybody.
Making it easier, I find for our generation especially, it's been hard to donate, and everything is very expensive. Getting a home, getting married, having kids, all these things add up, and it does make it just a little bit easier. And just $10 a month, we really look at micro donating and how those small donations really do add up.
Okay, and let's talk about why that's important, the monthly donations.
So for the charities, obviously, to know that that income is coming into their charity, it's very important, because often charities get sporadic donations. They're not exactly sure what funds are going to be coming in where and how they can allocate those funds. But if they have awareness and kind of an idea of how much is coming in every month with monthly donations, they can better spread out their services and prepare.
Right, and I mean, it makes it easier for the person that's donating as well. And I think a lot of us, when we think of donations, we always think, well, it's Christmas time, I need to, donate to the food bank, I need to donate here, you know what I mean? But if you were to take that donation that you did and spread it over time, because I know there are many charities and organizations here in Dufferin County that are promoting like monthly donations, because that, as you said, makes it easier for them. And then it kind of makes it easier for you as well. Don't you think so?
We agree.
We agree.
That's to get a word in.
Absolutely. He wanted to have his word on that too. So let's talk about the bracelets themselves. I'm going to just grab these and I'm going to hold them up to the camera while you tell me how these work and what they're all about.
Yeah, so this is basically the concept behind Donacelet, why it's called Donacelet. I really love the ideas of the silicone wristbands that support different causes, but we wanted to really create something that was inclusive for everybody. So when you're wearing a Donacelet wristband, it doesn't actually show a specific cause, but it just means that you're trying to support your community and how you see fit.
Okay.
So it's very inclusive in that sense. And then the wristbands actually have a few different functionalities. The first one, I think, is that you're showing support for your community, but then they actually have an NFC chip on the top that if you tap on your phone, it will actually take you to your donation authentication page that you can show at checkout to receive in-store deals.
Okay.
So that has a date and a timestamp to show that you're actively donating.
Okay.
And then the bottom NFC can actually be used to tap on friends' phones, and then if they create an account after they tap on your wristband, you will actually get entered into monthly contests to win prizes.
Okay.
They don't have to donate or anything. If they just create the account, you get entered into a monthly contest, and we're hoping to get some good prizes.
Okay. So you've been doing this for about a month, so you're still kind of in the launch mode, right?
Yeah, for sure. So definitely just launching right now, learning the businesses, getting out to local businesses and stuff like that. I've been talking to a lot of people. Generally, the response has been very, very positive.
Right.
They like it, but it's a new idea, right? So it's difficult for people to first wrap their head around, and then it's kind of, okay, we need to decide if this is actually a good thing. So yeah, it's just kind of learning, creating awareness right now. And then, just having people feel comfortable with the platform, right? And charities to feel comfortable with the platform and spreading the word about the platform.
Yeah.
And we are partnered with Canada Helps.
Okay.
So they process all the donations on our platform.
A lot to say. You've got a lot to say today. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're partnered with Canada Helps.
Right.
So they process all the donations on our platform just to make sure everything's secure. I think they're one of the biggest processors of donations in Canada. So they've been a wonderful partner and extremely supportive of what we're doing.
Well, that's good. And I know I asked you at the beginning, but now I'm getting more and more intrigued by this whole concept. So you were just sitting around in COVID, and this is what I'm just like, where do you come up with this kind of stuff? So yeah.
There was a lot of ideas. It wasn't just
I've had a lot of bad ideas. So this was one of the ideas that kind of, the more we talked about it, the more we discussed it with other people, the more people liked it, and it just kind of grew from that.
Well, and you had kind of hit the nail on the head, Heather, when you were talking about it, and you were saying the way that people donate is changing, right? I mean, we used to just, write a check and drop it. I'm dating myself incredibly here. But you know what I mean? It was kind of, or you went and put your money in, and these are all still things that you can do. Don't get me wrong. But, when you put the money in the bell or, at Christmas time and all that sort of thing. But I do like the idea of, maybe it's a smaller amount, but and over the year, it kind of is the same amount that you would have given if you were giving it
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more affordable in that sense. And really a big thing is that a lot of people don't donate ever. So just to get them in the spirit of donating and maybe used to donating and thinking about different charitable causes, we really think we can like raise awareness about charitable causes that way.
Yeah.
And then just trying to make it extremely affordable with a minimum $10 donation. If people can give more, that's obviously fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, just a comfortable minimum where most people can afford that if they want to give, and yeah, just get them in the spirit and kind of create a community behind that, a group that you're part of.
Yeah, I mean, and we live in a phenomenal community, and I've said this so many times, and there are so many amazing organizations that work together to help each other. You know, like it's just kind of a community where it's that warm, happy, fuzzy feeling that I like about this community, that, you know, you can talk to your neighbors, you can do this, and you've got this organization that will work with this organization in order to, you know, build funds for one of them, and you know, it's reciprocal and that sort of thing. Like I don't think all communities are like that.
Yeah, no, it seems fantastic. I'm actually from Saskatchewan, from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan originally. So we actually moved here, well, just before COVID, maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
So we moved here just before COVID, but yeah, we've really recognized that in the community. A lot of the local businesses support different charities. It's really fantastic to see that support. And a big thing behind Donacelet is that businesses can show support for really every charity in Canada simultaneously, doing what they do best, and that's their business, right? So selling to their customers.
Right.
So that's we want it to be advantageous for every party involved with Donacelet.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are so many interesting features with this that I think, you know, and honestly, like it's intriguing because I mean, you're donating, you're doing what you want to do, because I have certain, you know, charities that I donate to on a yearly basis. But now it's like, okay, well, now you're changing the concept of how it's done, but you're also giving that charity, like you said, the option of knowing that at least every month we have this amount of money coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have to do this much more to achieve whatever we have to achieve, right?
Exactly, yeah. And we're really focused on the micro donations, like Heather said. Like obviously the larger donation amounts will still take place outside of our platform.
Right.
But we're really trying to focus on the micro donations, people that maybe wouldn't donate otherwise, and just kind of give them a way to do that and to feel good about supporting their community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, it's a matter of, I'm not going to say training, but training people on how this, because it's a new concept for a lot of people.
For sure.
And then you've got the younger community. I no longer fit in that category anymore, but you've got the younger community that hasn't probably even thought about donating yet.
Exactly, yes.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we all support different causes, but whether we can do that financially or not is a different situation a lot of the time. We're trying to just make it feasible for people to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the bracelets too aspect. I find so many people want to showcase that we are charitable people, that we are trying to make a difference in our community, but I love that it's just saying that I'm a part of this big movement, I'm a part of the community as a whole, and not worrying about showcasing that specific charity always.
Right.
Because it does unify everyone. And it also, it's not showcasing that I'm someone who, you know, donates $100 or $1,000. $10 still matters, so it's wonderful. Whoever wears the bracelet is still a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's absolutely perfect, because you're in that kind of space where it doesn't matter who has donated what, but you're doing it. But I want to thank you both so much for coming on and explaining this to us. And you know, when you get going, you'll come back on and let us know how everything's working.
Yeah. We're super excited to do that. Absolutely, we'll be here whenever you want us to be.
Amazing. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us. Until next time, bye bye for now.
Thank you.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
After a night out with your friends, not having a plan for a safe ride home can leave you in a bad spot. You could end up riding in a police car, an ambulance, or a hearse. These unplanned modes of transportation can be a costly choice and do not take you home. Your plan could include a designated driver, a taxi, or public transit. Drink responsibly, choose your ride, and have a plan for a safe ride home.
Visit arrivealive.org to find out more.
You're watching Rogers TV.